Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Michael Davis, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Victor Caratini has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 7.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a liner, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Digging in, John Abe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fernandez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, Justin Metz. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. He struggled the last 2 games. Only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Sasaki has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Junior.
Now in the box, Junior Moore. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
First baseman, John.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Dickerson, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count even now at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Francisco Cervelli waits on deck. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch. Popped high in the air. Negri is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Will Negri. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Cervelli is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Now at the plate, Fernando Alvarado. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Cool. Playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Ford Lemieux, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
So in now for Chicago, Eric Fernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Peter Sasaki. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Up around the face. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So digging in now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, Chad Kuhl. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box now, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
0-1, here it comes. And there's ball one. Profar stands at second with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Michael Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Michael Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Marte. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Settling in now, Johnny Varner, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Varner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1. No outs, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Justin Metz. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Junior Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is in there. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So striding in, Will Negri. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Fernando Alvarado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The next 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On a building battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping up to the plate, Ford Lemieux. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, John Abe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Dale Murphy will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Digging in, Dale Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ball 1.
1-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Left side. Varner is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit back up the middle. Mets ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. The next Cub up, Eric Fernandez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Fernandez is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Abe. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Johnny Varner.
So stepping in, Johnny Varner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Popped him up. Bell over to his left, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Metz is under it. 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Negri backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Up next for the Buccos, Peter Sasaki. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that knuckleball had a mind of its own. Missed way high. Ball 3. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Justin Metz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Victor Caratini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
That's wide. 2-0. Metz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2-1 the count. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ready once again, Junior Moore. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Will Negri, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Juan Marichal is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Into the box, Fernando Alvarado. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Ford Lemieux is on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Lemieux at second with two down. In the dirt, and now let's see, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike three called as that thing came back over the plate, one away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Adam Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26. Adam Frazier.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1. Here's a strike.
I got the count 1-2.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at first here, one man out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 is taken for strike two.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with two quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, John Abe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is called a strike, down and in. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-1, here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Michael Feliz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Eric Hernandez.
Right fielder, Eric Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air to right field. Murphy's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Davis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Johnny Varner.
Stepping in, Johnny Varner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Justin Metz.
Justin Metz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One away. Digging in, Victor Caratini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Into the box, Junior Moore, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Murphy going back to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Into the box now, Will Negri. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The catcher, number 2, Fernando Alvarado.
Stepping in now, Fernando Alvarado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Ford Lemieux. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Eric Fernandez would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Fernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Lemieux, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And that's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Murphy is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates nothing. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and she'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Doug Corey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Doug Corey.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte, and their runners at the corners now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
At the plate, John Abe. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Pirates. Shane Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Arthur Haynes is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. In there, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
1-1.
Haynes, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance, Johnny Varner. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Justin Metz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pause and the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they. Raleigh Fingers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Dale Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fernandez is there, and he has it for the out. The Cubs are into the bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitches, a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Davis earns his league best 14th win, striking out 12 in the process. Chad Kuhl permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8